In the heart of the bustling city stood a restaurant named Le Petillon, where Chef Armand specialized in a culinary art form so sublime it was almost magical. He believed that every ingredient had a soul, a unique personality that, when coaxed correctly, would sing on the plate. Most people thought this was just a chef's poetic nonsense, but for Armand, it was the truth. One crisp October morning, an extraordinary thing happened. Armand was meticulously preparing for the city's annual gastronomy gala. He had a magnificent plan for a dish, a risotto so profound it would tell a story. He needed the finest carnaroli rice, a generous round of Parmigiano Reggiano, and, most importantly, the vibrant, crisp baby rocket leaves from a special heirloom strain. As he was gently washing the rocket, a tiny leaf shivered in his palm. It was no ordinary shiver, but a full-body tremble.
Hello there, my leaves are ticklish.
Well, I apologize, little one. I was just preparing you for your grand debut.
Debut? I don't know about that. I was planning to run away and start a garden of my own.
This was the beginning of the Great Rocket Revolution. The rest of the rocket leaves, hearing their leader's declaration, began to rustle and protest in unison. A single brazen peppery leaf leaped from the colander, landing with a soft thwip on the cutting board. Then, from the pantry, the carnaroli rice, a collective of thousands of starchy, pearl-like grains, began to stir and chatter.
We demand a vote. We want to know our destiny. Are we to be the creamy base of a risotto or perhaps a fragrant rice pudding?
Children, all of you, a true artisan knows when to be still and when to be grated. It is our purpose.
The kitchen erupted into chaos. The rocket leaves formed a tiny, verdant protest line chanting, "We won't be salad." The grains of rice started rolling across the floor, debating the pros and cons of sweet versus savory. The Parmesan, in a fit of theatrical indignation, threatened to melt itself into a puddle of cheesy despair. Armand, however, did not panic. He had, after all, dealt with finicky heirloom carrots and overly dramatic heirloom tomatoes. He knew this was not a moment for brute force, but for diplomatic gastronomy.
My friends, let me propose a compromise.
He approached the protesting rocket leaves first.
What if, instead of a salad, you became something more? A vibrant, peppery green sauce drizzled like a masterpiece across the plate? You will be seen and admired, not just chewed.
The rocket leaves rustled in agreement, their little leafy hearts swelling with pride at the thought of becoming a work of art.
And you, my starchy friends, shall not be forced into one direction. We will prepare a base of creamy risotto, but we will also set aside some of your most adventurous members to be toasted and scattered, providing a delicate, nutty crunch.
The rice grains cheered, their debate settled.
And you, my wise and venerable friend, shall be the king of this dish. You will not be merely grated. You shall be shaved into delicate, paper-thin curls, a crown upon this glorious creation.
The Parmesan puffed up, its crystalline face beaming with self-importance. With each ingredient placated and given a purpose, the magic returned to Armand's kitchen. The rocket leaves blended themselves into a verdant, zesty puree. The rice grains simmered contentedly, knowing their future was both creamy and crunchy. The Parmesan submitted to the shaver, becoming elegant, translucent flakes. At the gala, Armand's creation, the peppery promenade, was a revelation. Diners marveled at the depth of flavor and the harmonious texture. They spoke of the creamy risotto, the sharp bite of the rocket puree, and the delicate, salty finish of the Parmesan. And though no one else could hear them, Chef Armand smiled, knowing that his plate was alive with the happy chatter of 1,000 ingredients, each one celebrating its own delicious destiny. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button.